I must say outright from the beginning that this nuclear bill program that's worth 1.2 trillion is going to bankrupt this country. A third of that money could be used for basic services and to put it into education and health services of this country. There's enough money to educate our children, and that was what needed for this year. The nuclear bill is going to line people's pockets and make them overnight billionaires. They've already spent 200 million, and from what I've seen in Parliament, both Eskom and government are arrogant that the bill will go ahead at the expense of the country and impoverishing the poor of this country. What is needed, nuclear energy, is not an answer to the climate change crisis we are facing throughout the world and in South Africa. In fact, nuclear energy will do nothing to reduce the climate change problems that people are facing in the rural areas and access to water. What is needed, what is working in South Africa is renewable energy, and we have an abundance of heat, of sun and wind and water. So there's no excuse to build a nuclear plant that will take 10 years to build. Whereas you can put up renewable plants, distribute the wealth and create an economic climate in the townships of our community, of our country, where it's most needed, where jobs are most needed. They can do that, and practically they can put it up overnight, and that will create a lot of jobs for our unemployed youth. That's why we brought the youth here today, to show that their future has been compromised, and nuclear is going to compromise it further and lead to unemployment and poverty and hunger in this country. The skills, the expert skills that will be needed is not going to be found in this country. It will be sourced from Europe, from the US, from China and Russia. Our plan is to issue a document, but we believe that we are the wrong office, but we'll negotiate with the police. Our idea is to put as much pressure, and we've decided as all groups, whether it's environmental groups, whether it's social groups, whether it's the landless groups, whether it's youth students, whether it's the religious, to work together and to bring out millions of people on the streets in the next couple of months to stop this madness of investing in nuclear energy that will not create jobs but will devastate this country. We do not want uranium mines in the Southern Cape. We do not want nuclear plants on our oceans and rivers. It will destroy the marine life, it will destroy the tourism industry that creates millions of jobs. So we want government to listen to the people and come and talk to us. And we were hoping that they're still in this building because we were told they're here. But we will check it out and see if they're not here, we will go there and hand it out. But our voices are going to increase on the streets. This momentum is burning all over the country, in the Western Cape, in the Southern Cape, in the Eastern Cape. I've been there all over. I've been in the Mthatha, Bizana area, Matatiela, throughout the province, throughout the country, in Joburg, Gauteng, in Pretoria, Mpumalanga. People want to see change, and they do not want nuclear energy. That doesn't offer the solution to the problems of unemployment and climate change. Tuesday and Wednesday I was in Cape Town, and I spent the whole day in Cape Town listening to government and the parliamentarians. And it's like, you know, you're talking to the parliamentarians, the nuclear issues over their heads. They don't understand it. And so they promised that they will come back to us to allow us, because they never allowed us to talk, never allowed us to present anything. They will come back to us to allow us public hearings, and we're hoping that will happen. But at the moment, the Minister, Jumat Peterson, is in violation of the Constitution, where she has procured and signed off huge procurement agreements without the public being informed, without any public hearing. And we think that challenge is going to go on. Yesterday we were in Cape Town. I was in Cape Town and got back last night. We were in the courts in Cape Town, and the case has been deferred to February. So the idea is that we are going to fight them on the land, we're going to fight them in the sea, we're going to fight them in the courts, and we'll fight them wherever they are, because this nuclear bill will rob the country of millions of rands of money that is much needed to build. A development country like South Africa needs the money to build infrastructure, to build up community. We already got enough energy in this country with Medupi and Kusile, where billions of dollars were spent, and the Kusile and Medupi is not even operational. So we are saying, why waste any more money? We need a change, and the change should come in renewable energy, create jobs in the townships. We will be killing two birds. One is that unemployment can be eliminated immediately. Millions of people can be employed. Secondly, you'll reduce the crime. And that is what's needed. What's needed is that I think